The spirit of Massachusetts.
A crime quiz. Which candidate for president gave weekend passes to first-degree murderers who were not even eligible for parole? Michael Dukakis. Who vetoed mandatory jail sentences for drug dealers? Michael Dukakis. Who opposes capital punishment in all cases and even vetoed the death penalty for cop killers? Michael Dukakis. Which candidate for president can you really count on to be tough on crime? George Bush. Experienced leadership for America's future.
This is the spirit of America, the spirit of what's old and what's new. The spirit of Massachusetts.
Bush and Dukakis on crime. Bush supports the death penalty for first-degree murderers. Dukakis not only opposes the death penalty, he allowed first-degree murderers to have weekend passes from prison. One was Willie Horton, who murdered a boy in a robbery, stabbing him 19 times. Despite a life sentence, Horton received 10 weekend passes from prison. Horton fled, kidnapped a young couple, stabbing the man and repeatedly raping his girlfriend. Weekend prison passes. Dukakis on crime.
Is the spirit of America, the spirit of the red, white, and blue. The spirit of Massachusetts.
As a candidate, Michael Dukakis called Boston Harbor an open sewer. As governor, he had the opportunity to do something about it, but chose not to. The Environmental Protection Agency called his lack of action the most expensive public policy mistake in the history of New England. Now, Boston Harbor, the dirtiest harbor in America, will cost residents $6 billion to clean. And Michael Dukakis promises to do for America what he's done for Massachusetts.
Is the spirit of America, the spirit of what's old and what's new. The spirit of Massachusetts.
One person has released killers sentenced to life without parole on unsupervised weekend passes, pardoned 49 convicted drug dealers and offenders, and commuted the sentences of a record 53 murderers. But how did Michael Dukakis defend his record in the debate?
I'm opposed to the death penalty. I think everybody knows that. I'm also very tough on violent crime.
Even Michael Dukakis can't say he's tough on crime with a straight face.
This is the spirit of America, the spirit of the red, white, and blue. The spirit of Massachusetts.
How good a governor is Michael Dukakis?
I don't think that Mike Dukakis has lived up to his promises.
He's raised taxes, and he's raised taxes.
He's taken money from the retirement funds that the people have put in there, and, to balance his mistakes that he's made.
Michael Dukakis should be called Michael Taxkakis.
Dukakis has made one mess out of Massachusetts.
I'm a Democrat, and I've never voted Republican before, but this time I'm voting for George Bush.
Is the spirit of America, the spirit of what's old and what's new. The spirit of Massachusetts.
Michael Dukakis has opposed virtually every defense system we developed. He opposed new aircraft carriers. He opposed anti-satellite weapons. He opposed 4 missile systems, including the Pershing II missile deployment. Dukakis opposed the stealth bomber and a ground emergency warning system against nuclear attack. He even criticized our rescue mission to Grenada and our strike on Libya. And now he wants to be our commander-in-chief. America can't afford that risk.
Is the spirit of America, the spirit of the red, white,